Good evening, YouTubers. It's Paul here, your channel host. Welcome to my channel. Um, really looking forward to tonight, which is because we're into the early hours of the 25th of January now. I think it's about 1:30 in the morning. Really looking forward to it because I've got a ticket for the National Television Awards 2012, which is going to be broadcast live from the O2 Arena at 7:30 on ITV1 by Dermot O'Leary. And then on Thursday morning, 26th of January, I've got a ticket for The Right Stuff. And then straight after, in the same studio, live with Gabby, which I'm looking forward to as well. So, I've decided to do this blog this morning, or tonight, whatever you want to look at it, to discuss who I voted for the National Television Awards and who I think will win. So, here we go. First category that came up to vote for on the phone, on the internet, because I voted online, was talent show. Nominations in this category were Britain's Got Talent, Strictly Come Dancing, Dancing on Ice, and X Factor. I voted for Britain's Got Talent because I think Ant and Dec always add the humour to it, like I'm a Celebrity. They bounce off each other when they're presenting and they're just laughing in the wings. It's a bit like Pop Idol when they used to do that. But at the end of the day, I think X Factor will win because it's very popular. People always talk a lot on Twitter and Facebook. But at the end of the day, I don't really like X Factor because I think it's just too commercial, too fake, I think. And right, next one, comedy panel show. The nominations in this category were Celebrity Juice, Mock the Week, Have I Got News for You, and QI. I have voted for Have I Got News for You. I know I haven't seen it for a few series, but I always think it's very witty when you put it on. And it's very topical as well. But at the end of the day, I think Celebrity Juice will win because you always hear people talked about it and mocking the phrases like potato. The next category that came up was drama, and in this category you've got Doctor Who, Downton Abbey, Merlin, and Waterloo Road. I honestly think Doctor Who will win, and I've voted for Doctor Who. Because it's won for the last few years, apart from last year when Sherlock won. Next category that came up was drama performance male, and in this section you had John Barrowman for Captain Jack Harkness in Torchwood, Martin Clunes for Doc Martin in Doc Martin, Matt Smith as the Doctor in Doctor Who, and David Threlfall for Frank Gallagher in Shameless. Now I have voted for David Threlfall for Shameless because I've only seen a handful of episodes of Shameless, but I think he's a very good actor for what he does because he's a bit like David Jason in, say, Touch of Frost compared to Del Boy. You wouldn't think he's the same actor because David Threlfall was actually in Alien Autopsy with Ant and Dec. He played the guy who was the video expert who managed to get the real footage off the film reel. So yeah, that's why I voted for him. But I ultimately think that Matt Smith as the Doctor in Doctor Who will win because Doctor Who is very popular. Next category that came up was talk show, and in this category you've got Alan Carr, Chatty Man, Loose Women, Graham Norton Show, and Jonathan Ross Show. I have actually voted for, and I think the Graham Norton Show will win because Jonathan Ross, I think his show has slided down a little bit since he went on to ITV, and since the whole thing with Russell Brand and Andrew Sachs. Right, next section, drama performance female. You've got Karen Gillan as Amy Pond in Doctor Who, Jay Jacobs for Sean Diamond in Waterloo Road, Saran Jones as DC Rachel Bailey in Scott and Bailey, and Eve Miles as Gwen Cooper in Torchwood. I've got to admit, never heard of Eve Miles before. I think Karen Gillan, and I've voted for her, will win as Amy Pond in Doctor Who because because Doctor Who is very popular. And also I've voted for her because I might have a little fancying for her. Next category that came up, factual programme. You've got An Idiot Abroad. This morning, Big Fat Gypsy Wedding in Top Gear. I've actually voted for this morning because I think it's quite entertaining. But ultimately, I think Top Gear will win because it normally does, has won for the last few years. Next category, situation comedy. You had Benidorm, Miranda, and Outnumbered. I didn't vote in this category because I don't watch the programmes enough and I didn't think it was fair. Serial drama. You've got Coronation Street, Emmerdale, EastEnders, and Hollyoaks. I have voted for EastEnders, and I think EastEnders will win because it wins most years. You always get good drama with EastEnders. The only downside is you don't get enough humour like Coronation Street. I think if you add a little bit more humour, it will be a lot more better. But it never seems to have a problem anyway. Next category, serial drama performance. You've got Catherine Kelly as Becky McDonald in Corrie, Alison King as Carla Connor in Corrie, Danny Miller as Aaron Livesey in Emmerdale, and Jessie Wallace as Cat Moon in EastEnders. I voted for Catherine Kelly as Becky McDonald in Coronation Street because she's just a very good actress and very good at her part. It's a very hard category, this. I'm hoping she'll win. I can't put a finger on who I think will win. So good luck, guys. Next one, reality program. Come Down With Me, The Apprentice, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and The Only Way Is Essex. I think I'm a Celebrity will win. Normally does. It has won the last few years, and I'm hoping it'll win again. Next category, newcomer, Chris Fountain as Tommy Duckworth in Coronation Street, Chelsea Halfpenny as Amy White in Emmerdale, and Jacqueline Joseph as Lauren Branning in EastEnders. I have voted for Chelsea Halfpenny as Amy White in Emmerdale purely because she's a fellow Geordie. She's the niece of Jill Halfpenny, who started off in Biter Grove, went on to star in Corrie and then EastEnders, and then has been in a few plays. But ultimately, I think the winner will be Jacqueline Joseph from EastEnders, who plays Lauren Branning, purely because she's in EastEnders. Entertainment programme, you've got Dynamo, Magazine Impossible, Harry Hill's TV Burp, Take Me Out, and Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow. I have voted for Harry Hill's TV Burp, which I'm hoping will win, but I think Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow will win. Normally it does. Finally, the last category was Entertainment Presenter. In this section, you've got Ant Deck, Dermot O'Leary, Keith Lennon, and Michael McIntyre. I voted for Ant Deck, and they've won the last 10 years. If they win this year, it'll be the 11th year. So come on, the lads, how are the tune? Okay then. The end of my blog. See if my nominations do come right. I'll hopefully be blogging while I'm in London and uploading some videos while I'm in London. See who the winners actually turn out to be, and I'll talk about that. And really looking forward to the night at the O2 and exploring London. Yep.